Push your step far. This is my heart beating just for you.
Just said all that without my mic being on, so I'll repeat it. While you're at work, I guess I'll get on with it. What I'm doing today is literally I've started a new save, and because there was the satellite network was like off kind of. I've learnt to do it in a really straight and nice pattern, so I've redone that, and now I'm just setting up our old satellites back into the same place. And I thought I might as well do that on live stream, because just to see, so everyone can see what I've done, basically. So I'm not changing anything, but I didn't live stream last night because I was having more technical issues. Sometimes this game doesn't load. It looks like it's loading, you leave it in the background, and you come back when it should be loaded, and it hasn't done anything, it's just frozen. So that's not happened today, thank God. I'm looking for SpaceX and The Witcher, I think it was, wasn't it? So I've only got to put our 2 moon satellites back up, really, and then we're good to go. I think I'll redo the rover mission. I think I might design a new, I don't know if I'm going to design a new rocket or anything, but what I am going to do is take this thing out, because I know what that is now. Yeah, go back to there, it's that thing. And not there, and let me just drag it up a little bit. Just about there, I'll do. And I think if this is staged properly, I might want to empty these tanks, because we're going to have so much Delta V now. 29,000 Delta V. By the way, pay no mind to the viewers. Cough, cough. I got you. So which mission is it that we're on? At the moment, what I'm doing now is just the 2 satellites around the moon that we put up, just for the communications for the rover. I've got anything else to do? I'm going to stream later as well, so I'll do the rover mission later, I think. And then, because that's going to be quite quick, I'll start building a new human lander. Because I did it on live stream the other night and it was a bit anticlimactic. Like, I want to make a much better design. So it was a little bit too easy. I'm also going to change the Delta V settings, because the technology, the Kerbals unlocked, was just far too good. But that should be all right. So thrust weight now. Let's change. No, let's change these ones down. Let's get it to 1.5. I know you can't see this because my face is covering it. Oh, still quite a way off. 1.57, wow. It's not even worth having these boosters, is it? 1.56, I think that'll do. I'll leave that there. We'll thrust it when we're like halfway up or something like that. I think we're good to go. Right, let's check the stage in. Blast. Then we release the clamps. Then we detach the radial boosters. Then we decouple. That is correct. Then we fire that engine. Then we let go of the fairings. Yeah, I'll keep them as they are for now. And I'm also, just because I know this can be a pain in the bum, put infinite electricity on just for the launch and while we get into sunlight. Because that's always handy. Let's save that and let's go. Go for launch. Welcome everybody that's watching. Hope you're all having a good day. Hump day. Where's my oh, I'm not used to putting my drink there. Here where there's 10 pence is living. Castle, you're the only one that can give me a go for launch. Let's focus that camera. Can we? Why not? Oh, part aim camera. There we go. It's a bit better. She's put a bit below. Yeah. There, I think that'll do. Might as well have a bit of a cinematic launch as well, mightn't we? Let's put the camera there. Check that. Yep, and then target ourselves. Awesome. Right, we're going to the moon, so we're going to want. Yeah, as you can see, I've set up a really nice straight equal distance satellite system now. Launch director is go. Okay, we got go for launch. So that's all good. And I've put two with different orbits, so they can always get a signal from the moon to drive any autonomous vehicles. Oh, I need to select the moon, don't I? As our target. Go back to here. Launch into plane of target. That's in 7 hours. So I've done everything. Let's engage autopilot. We've got our go for launch. Another nighttime launch. Always a nighttime launch when you go into the moon. I did put some lights on the thing though, which we can't see because of that. Right, we're in 15 seconds, so let's close that down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was a bit off. There she goes. Rocket has cleared the tower. I got some new mods last night. What did I get? Oh, I think it was just flags, honestly. I think that was it. Let's take a look at it. Everything looks nominal. Can't underestimate how much reaction wheel helps absolutely everything go smoothly at launch. I was messing around with RCS last night, trying to make the RCS just control how well it adjusts makes its little mini adjustments, and on a rocket this size, without using the biggest RCS thrusters possible, they just don't do anything. They don't stop the roll or the pitching. Even turning the gimbals, like I had to put them down to. Can't remember what I put them down to now. These don't have gimbals. Oh right. So it was another rocket. The main stage engine and boosters operating at nominal change. Oh, man, I cannot speak. Chamber pressure and thrust levels. Thirst, yeah. I actually said thrust when you said thirst, so I still messed it up. Jesus. Right, we have just lost our boosters, awesome. And when we get to 40,000, is it 40,000? I'm gonna put the thrust of that octopus engine up. The thirst of that engine. I'm going to call it thirst from now on. So tonight, because nobody's seen this, when I'm calling it engine thirst, everyone's going to be like, what are you talking about? Yeah, it's thirst from now on. Because they are thirsty engines. Right, oh, we've gone well past 40,000. There we go, 100% thrust. Get that apoapsis running away from us, hopefully. Let's turn these things off because that's all confusing me. So just see our satellites and oh no, I put the wrong one. No, I want that off. Oh no, I'm still there. Good, good. Yep, that's running away from us, lovely. We've got so much Delta V now, it's crazy. We've still got 23,000 and we're only at 3,500. I really like this rocket though. It is a beast. It's quite big as well. I didn't realise until I put my rover next to it. So, oh, that would have been big enough to actually put the rover on without building another rocket. Are you able to play copyrighted music on YouTube live streams? I'm working on this KSP cinematic using a couple songs. I will have about 2 weeks, but more steady, not just to come myself and work on it. I can't play copyrighted music on live streams, no. But I will say, if you heard the music playing before this stream, that was all AI music, and I think it's like of good enough quality that there's some songs I've made on there that I'm like, oh man, I want to listen to that again. I want to listen to that tomorrow. I want to listen to that today again. Like, it's pretty crazy. But no, absolutely can't play copyrighted music. But I will absolutely feature your cinematic if I could even edit some new music into it or whatever. But you want it to be the final draft that I see. Okay, I got it. Right, I understand that. Yeah, man, by all means, share that with me. I'd love to see that. Because I was saying the other day I wanted to do some like little cinematics and stuff. So to watch yours and get some inspiration from it would be really cool. Because I've never done a cinematic in Kerbal. So I've got to think a bit differently and be like, I need to use this camera tool to get some cool camera shots, and I don't really know how to use it properly. I know the basics of it. But that's one of my favourite things, is to edit together cinematic footage. Tell a little story. I used to do it on, what my channel started on actually, was making GTA cinematics. Cinematic films, little rampage movies and stuff like that. God, I used to spend hours making those. They're all still down on the bottom of my channel if you scroll down far enough. They're quite graphic though, obviously, because but it's GTA. It's just fun, isn't it? Yeah, I love cinematic stuff. Making cinematics in games. I think I said it in another stream where I was like really upset that Red Dead Redemption 2 didn't add the Rockstar editor into it. Really annoyed about that. Right, there we are. We're in orbit. I'm gonna put us in SAS, put us in prograde, and then shoot this fair enough, hopefully. Right, no, I don't want to decouple that. I just want that. Jettison fair and beautiful. Or I could decouple that, couldn't I? Shall I leave it on there? No, wait, we need that to get to the moon. What are you thinking, Jamie? Yeah, I was lost in space. Right, where is the moon? It's over there. Let's get first things first, actually. Does those come out with that? Yeah. What you could do is play the video with the video audio muted while you're able to hear it in your room. Yeah? Yeah, that would be awesome. That would be, yeah, that's a simple little workaround. Yeah, I'll be well up for that, mate. Because I want to share Like I said, if you guys make rockets and you can send me the save files or the rocket files, part files or whatever, and the mods you use, then I can feature them on here and give them little reviews and stuff. Where are we? There's the moon. Go there. Down a little bit. Whoops, too far. I like to put that line just on that other line. We can. Just don't go too far. There we go. Oh no, that's the moon encounter. That's lovely. Right. Maneuver planner. And execute next node. Nice, got that sunrise coming up. I said, what did I say? I said, yeah, that's cool. And I want to feature people's creations on here as well. Like anything you make in Kerbal, you got screenshots or like cool pictures you've taken, little cinematic films that you make, rockets that you make, things like that. I liked trying to recreate Meow's rocket the other night because that was really fun. Do you know, as soon as I put a reaction wheel on it, it became my favourite little booster thing ever. I just played with it, going up and down and hovering and then making it land itself. So it gives me inspiration to think differently as well, because I tend to build a lot the same. I really like this design where you clip these tanks inside, but I like being inspired to build differently as well. "43-second burn." Oh yeah, we got plenty of data fees still. I do have the first video I made using Screenshot's copyrighted song on my channel. It's called Beat Bops RS Trailer. Alright, I'll take a look at that and I might play it when we start the stream later. I'll give it a share, man. I'll let other people watch it on here. I don't know, am I subscribed to you? I can't remember, because sometimes when I click... right, yeah, when I click on the live chat in here, I can go to your channel. But when I click on your icon in the live chat on my desktop, it just comes up with like, I can't remember what it was now. Report or unpin or something like that. It doesn't let me like go straight to your channel. And I've been trying to do that with everybody, but when I search their names, it doesn't always come up. I've only found 2 people like that. There we go, prograde, we're going towards the moon. Hopefully. Yeah, there we go. Let's see if we can get a sunrise here before we leave. There we go. I love that shot, it's so gorgeous. Let's face the target as well. Line us up nicely. Can't see the moon. Alright, let's go put that in orbit. Let's warp a little bit. I'll tell you what, copyright does my head in, man. But now this AI music's come such a long way. It's actually like, oh, thank God I haven't got to worry about that anymore, because you can make music on there that's just as good as any professionally made song. So years ago I looked into how much it is to buy like the rights to use a copyrighted song in your YouTube video or on a social media post or something. And it didn't seem like that expensive to me, but then I wasn't comprehending that that's just one time use in one video. And I was like, ah, right, then it is going to be expensive. I can't remember how much it was, but man, these artists make a lot of money. Well, their managers and companies make a lot of money. Let's fast forward a little bit. Boom, there we go. Wow, that's quite a distance away, isn't it? We're going to burn, since we got loads of fuel, burn about halfway. Bring that periapsis down to, oh, we want to be quite high actually, don't we? So we don't want that much fuel. 16. That'll do, yeah, 16. Execute next node. Man, I couldn't imagine how long it would take me to do this if I was doing all these burns and stuff manually. Literally no, I've played about 5 hours of this game without MechJeb. Cannot go back. Just start to see the moon in a minute. Somewhere. It's taking its time about it. There we go. Well, that was a long wait. For recording, you have to use MechJeb unless it's some specialized kind of movement. Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine not. Hey, Mr. Master, how's it going, dude? Yep, different time stream. I'm just I'm cleaning up our save basically. I've made a new save, all the same settings and stuff, and I'm just getting everything into nicer orbits and stuff. Now I know what I'm doing. We just I've taken them off, haven't I? Where is it? I put some I've just got the satellites in a much nicer order, a much nicer pattern. So there's even coverage and stuff like that. And now I'm just putting the 2 moon satellites back up, and then we'll be doing the rover mission again tonight. And then working on a human moon lander, like a much better one. Damn near impossible to record with it unless they're super simple shots. Yeah. Are we nearly circularized that? There we go. 15 and 1609. Yeah, that'll do. Execute next node. Right, we should see the moon now somewhere. There's Earth. Should be behind us then. It's still going to be quite small. So I can't see it. I'm terrible at this, trying to find where the moon is. There's Earth. I know we'll see it in a second, because we'll be right on top of it. Ah, there it is. There it is. Whee. You got me thinking. What I'm doing in my head when I'm not talking right now is thinking about how I'm gonna shoot cinematic shots of rockets taking off. I'm going in my head like, oh yeah, I could do it from that angle, and then I could do then I take off again and do it at a different angle. Oh yeah, and then clip that together. Yeah, if I don't end up streaming tonight, you'll know I'll be doing that. Right, we should be circularized now. I've completely forgot to drop that tank earlier, didn't I? Still got it on us. Well, we got a full. We got a full tank of fuel there. To maneuver if we need to. Wow, I'm getting a lot of messages. Let's put that radio. Let's make sure that's right. That looks good. Put it radial in. Space and the moon, beautiful. And lights. And lights. There we go. The purple night. Ready to relay information to and from Earth for our rover landing. Right, we just need one more of them. Oh, let's shut down that engine as well. See, I remembered before anyone told me this time. Shut down the engine. Boom. Is there anything else I've got to do? No, I don't think so. That's it, right. Close that down. Back to the Space Center. I might actually clean up some of that debris as well. So I've been keeping it nice and clean so far. Rule 1, make good strategic quick saves that has a low setup time to do the shot you want. Yeah, that's a good idea. I know it used to take hours and hours and hours to do it in GTA, and that had a whole thing set up for you, so it didn't have to take that long. Quick save at sunset if you. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. Quick save at sunset if you're trying to get those shots instead of saving when you first load up and then have to time warp every time before you record. That's a brilliant idea. See, I know you know it, man. You know all that stuff. Because I used to have to do that in GTA. Remember to set the weather and so you have to write it all down on a notepad. The time was this time. The weather was this. These I was wearing this set of clothes and you know all that before the mods came along that you could like save characters and stuff and all their setups. Man, we put hours into this stuff, don't we? Hours and hours and hours. How many subscribers have you got, Castle Racing? Because I know it's really what's the word I'm looking for? It's thankless a lot of the time, especially when you're like you're not getting a lot of views or anything. When you spend hours and hours and hours on doing this. 42 subs. You'll have 43 in a little bit, mate. When you're not getting views, people aren't seeing it, and you're doing all this work. It's like, oh. But then I guess you're probably like me, and it's like that's just not even 1% of it. It's like you like doing it so much that you just keep doing it because it's just fun for you. Do you know what I mean? That's like the modding communities on all games and stuff basically rely on that. And even like now, you've got game companies that are relying on those people to make the majority of the content of their games. City Skylines. There's worse offenders, though, I'm sure. Right, clear up some debris. Ooh, we got quite a bit. Don't accidentally delete a satellite here. I think the thing I probably spend the most time on doing, which gets the least amount of views, is my music. Nowadays, it used to be the most, but I do this a lot more, to be honest. I don't make music really anymore. A little bit here and there. But I would literally, I mean, just put it like this, the music software I learnt to use completely by myself. I never watched a tutorial. I had one person who introduced me to it, show me the very basics, like this is where your track goes, this is where you put your bars of the beat, this is where you put the beat in, this is where you get your music samples from, drag them in there, this is your effects thing, this is how you export your song. That was all I knew, and from that I've taught myself how to make, I mean, it's taken a hell of a bloody long time, like, but I've got to a point now where I said the other day I can think of a track in my mind and then I can 80% of the time make a track that sounds like that, and I'm like, yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Whereas for a long time it's just been experimenting, getting out a sound and then trying to, if you like it, trying to replicate it in the next song in some way, and if you don't like it, never coming back to it again. Right, what am I doing? Done all that. Let's leave there. But the other thing I was going to say is, when I look through my videos, on average, I probably spend about 5 hours on each edited video that I've got up on here. Now, some of them are probably only like an hour, if that, and some of them are more than 5 hours by a hell of a lot. But I think it works out on average about 5 hours per video, probably ish, around there. And it's crazy, like, when you sit and you think back, you're like, I never made this for people to actually watch as such. I made it as a record for me to go back and watch one day. And then sometimes you forget about the video on your channel, and then you go back and look at it and you'll be like, oh, that's taken off. Like, a lot of people seem to be watching that. And when that actually finally happens, it's a really nice feeling. So that gives you all the joy that makes every video you've made, every bit of effort you've put into it, like, worthwhile. It's like, yeah, right, okay, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. So even sometimes, I mean, even if it's just one like, you're like, ah, yeah, someone liked it. It's not all about making it for other people, but if someone else likes what you do, I think that gives you a massive drive to keep on going. That's all set up. Let's launch that again. Oh, another one. Sometimes though it goes the other way, because I paint like art, and I've sold a couple of paintings when I started for like 40-50 quid, and I thought that was a little bit of profit, and it paid for the paint and the canvas. And then the next time I put a picture up for sale, I didn't put a price on it, I'd forgotten, and someone offered me £500 for this painting, and I couldn't actually believe someone wanted to pay £500 for something I'd made. Like, that was a crazy amount of money to me, considering I hadn't really spent long on the painting, because I'd been painting that particular one a lot and got quite quick at doing it. And then there was another painting that I really didn't want to sell, that somebody who came to buy another painting saw, and she offered me a lot of money for that, and it was more than £500. I'm not going to say how much it was, but I had to really sit there and think, how much do I like this painting, because I don't want to sell this painting at all. Are you going to sell it for that amount of money? We'll never have it again. And it's really it was real deep, close to me painting, for the best one I've ever done. I've still got it as well, so I never sold it. But yeah, man, it was crazy thinking that someone finds you that your work that valuable to them. I was like, wow. After I finish this video, I will probably do shorter music videos for shorts or something, like using 30 seconds of a song at a time. Yeah, you can get around it doing that. You can definitely get around it doing that. It might even have to be like less than 30 seconds at a time. Because I know YouTube's funny sometimes. I know, like, most of the music I make drum and bass wise is remixes of songs that already exist, and I have a hell of a time getting that shared anywhere. So but now I've got this like DJ software that's able to cut out the stems of each, you know, each stem of each song. You can take the vocal out, you can take the kicks out, you can take the hi-hat out, or a mixture of each. You can leave it as a cappella or leave it as just as instrumental. I've been able to work around that a little bit more with sharing my music. Got a couple of tracks on here that are, you know, they've got vocals from very well-known songs, yet they're not picked up by the copyright thing. So, and that's just because I've mixed it with, you could take, right, say 2 tracks that are in the same time, the really popular music tracks that are copyrighted, like the Beatles or something, and you could take the vocal from the Beatles, and if that matches with, say, the instrumental of, I don't know, Adele or something, you whack them together, YouTube's never going to pick up on it. So I don't know exactly how they do their music matching stuff in their algorithm, but it doesn't pick that up. That's one thing I do know. The video is going to be awesome. Yeah, I can't wait, man. Your video, my first video just using screenshots took me 5.5 hours over 3 days, but this video so far, 2 weeks in it, over 20 hours so far, and I'm only about 70 through. Wow, yeah, mate, I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see that. It sounds like you've put a lot of work into that. Right, what am I doing? I need not that one, that one. I need to turn my heater down because I get so hot when I'm doing live streams, so I don't know why. It's freezing in here before I started. That's why I put my heater up. We need to launch. We need to pick a target. I was on the right page. The moon. Wait, I didn't. Oh no, thank God for that. I thought I reverted back to the VAB for a minute then, not started a new flight. Launch into plane of targets, and that's in T-minus 39 minutes. I'm just going to say it again because I'm really, the more I think about it, the more annoyed I get about it. I wish Red Dead Redemption 2 had that bloody Rockstar editor. It's such a missed opportunity. I mean, like, a couple of years after GTA 5, there was a huge community of cinematic movie makers that came from, you know, making those little films, and that put so much more attention back into GTA for people. Of course, it all went on with the GTA Online and stuff, but I mean, it probably helped that go a little bit further. God, it would have been so good in Red Dead Redemption 2. I've had dreams about it, you know. I sit there and think, oh, I could film it like this. You could have, oh, sheriffs chasing the cowboys through the sunsets, the wildlife, the close-ups. Target south. Off she goes. That's true. That would have been amazing. It would have, man. It would have been so good. It was the perfect even more so than GTA 5, it was the perfect game to include an editor where you can make your own little movies, because of Western movies. They're just so popular throughout the whole world, you know. Man, that it would have made so much sense. And because GTA Online, I mean, it's better than it used to be a little bit, but then they, you know, it's up and down, isn't it? But that would have added so much to the online community. You know, say if you can go online and record your own movies with other people while you're playing multiplayer, and you can all script your own little things and voice chat or whatever if you want to do it that way. Oh. Rockstar needs to give me a job, man. They need to somehow miraculously come across this stream and be like, man, yeah, he needs a job with us. That downward angle of the rocket ascent is sick. Seeing the coastline. Yeah, I like that one. I like this angle. Oh yeah, yesterday I recorded one single shot of from takeoff all the way to deploying satellite with the intention of speeding it up and putting that in because I was filming footage for shorts. That would be cool. I think it was from this angle as well, man. I also love it in the daytime as well when you watch it from like this angle and it's like you just see the sky getting black and it just comes over from that side and it just all goes black. What I don't like is that the clouds disappear at night. Got to throttle that up. Forget about that. I was also really annoyed that they didn't include Mexico in Red Dead Redemption 2. That was one of the things I was looking forward to most. Now, believe it or not, I didn't get that game for about 3 years after it was released. Because, well, I waited for the PC version. I didn't watch any gameplay about it. Other than watching a few things about its features, I didn't watch anything about it because I knew it was going to be the best game I'd ever played. And I wanted it all to be fresh and like discover it for myself, you know. So I didn't know. The whole time I was playing it, I didn't know there weren't a Mexico. I didn't know you couldn't actually go there. I was thinking this is going to be at the end game. So when we got to the end of the game, I was like, what? Where's Mexico? And then I found out there's a load of people annoyed that it's not there either. And it looks like they were planning to put it in there too, because they've done a load of work on it, included a load of assets over there, sounds and stuff like that. I guess they were just like constrained on what they could actually get in it before it was finished. But, oh, a Mexico DLC. Man, I'd pay like double the full price of the game for that alone. I know that's really bad, but I would. I love going to Mexico in the first Red Dead. Adjusting that quickly. And that one. Get our lights on now. You can see a little bit more. I wouldn't have loved an Alaska or Canada one. Yeah, DLC for that. That's one of the things I really loved about Red Dead was the map, how it went from the north, from the cold to the plains to the south. I really liked that. I thought it could have been done a tad better if they included Mexico. But I really like that. It gave you a feeling of like a proper journey. And it's a big map as well. It takes you a long time to get across it. I love just going on hunting trips, to be honest. Yeah. Oh man, it's gonna make me download it again. I really love that game. That's a game I'm going to be going back to for years still at this point. I wish that was the baseline for all games. You know, it's like, right, that is the minimum standard. Go from there. Thanks for streaming right now. Workload is pretty lax at the moment, so I'm getting paid to watch watch you play KSP. Awesome. That's awesome, man. Starting Valentine, head north or south and end in a major town. Yeah. Yeah. You could go either way. I thought they did a really good job of it's called Saint Denis, wasn't it? Like New Orleans. I love that city. When I discovered that city, not knowing about it, or knowing there was going to be a city, but thinking it was going to be like the last one, but a little bit better detailed or something, to find New Orleans in there, like, oh man, that was so cool. And all the swampy area before it, you just didn't expect it. Well, I didn't anyway. That's where I go a lot. It's really good, man. I love the that you can go to different places, hunt animals that aren't well, hunt animals like, and then take them to a different area and get a different payment based on where it's from. Like, that's one of my favorite things to do. I played online for quite a while as well, and I got one of those long streaks going, like a daily streak. And then there was some technicality where I missed out on it, but I don't need to do that, do I? There we go. And then I stopped getting my bonus, so I stopped playing for ages. Right, well, we're in orbit. We're in orbit. We got to burn towards the moon again. Somewhere about there. Zoom out. Too far. Somewhere there. Yeah, I mean, that's good enough. Maneuver planet. Yeah, I was thinking about doing at least one stream a week, like at this sort of time, in case there's any people from the UK that want to jump in. Because my whole viewing thing is like completely America, Canada, United Kingdom, and then it goes down to like 0.6% Bangladesh, India, stuff like that. I didn't like online. Yeah, I didn't like. I got into it for a little bit, but then it was just such a grind, and then I'd always seem to find the servers with idiots in them that just want to blow you up while you're trying to do stuff. Stick to single player and hunting. Yeah. Do you play the what's it called? Call of Duty. Call of the Wild, the Hunter. That's a game I like. I like to play now and then. It's 2 p.m. Eastern US, so people on lunch or just getting out of school. Oh yeah, that's a pretty good time, man. If online had a solo mode, I would try it more. Yeah, man. Because not everybody likes multiplayer games. Like, I do. I've played Red Dead Redemption online with friends, and God, yeah, it's fun. But if you're doing it solo and you come across an idiot, there's also some weird stuff going on the online servers. Like, there I saw some weird hacks and stuff in there. Giant people and giant horses, like so big they would literally stretch into space. And I was like, what is going on here? It's too easy to exploit. Yeah, had the big Caleb hunting way back. Yeah, I used to play that. I used to play all those ones. Like Deer Hunter. I used to rip them off. What was it called? You want to say Netflix, Napster, and LimeWire, and then burn them onto a CD, and then and then play them. God, that's how I used to play games like, all the time. Because there was nowhere in my town you could go and buy a computer game, like a game for a PC. You couldn't do that. You could go and buy a console game, but I always wanted to play the games that were on PC. It's like way better, more interesting. I might have messed this one up, I think. I don't know. Let's walk there. Take a look. Kerbal Big Game Hunter. There was like Duck Hunter as well, wasn't there? I'm sure I played that. Yeah, I messed it. What did I do here? Oh my god. Now, oh, that'd actually be handy if we get into an orbit like that. But are we going to? I think I might have messed it up. Let's see, we'll soon know. Whoops. No, we should be okay. All right, awesome. That's good. And we get into a different orbit as well. It's actually worked out pretty good. What I thought was a mess up. Let's put some retrograde in there. Let's see where the other one is. Oops. I know I should focus on the moon, really, shouldn't I? We want that to be a little. What's still inside it? Yeah, about there will do, I think. I really love the design in this rocket. I'm really proud of that one. The name of it's cool as well. Whoever named that, I can't remember. I could playing that to African Safari 2005. Oh, I don't know if I played that one. Oh, maybe I did. I might have done. Even had the Wii one. I do like I like to play Call of the Wild, or the Hunter, with all the cues turned off. I like to play that just as it is, like as natural as you can get it. But there's some maps on there that are really good for animal density. Like I've played sometimes where you walk around for 2 hours and you don't see anything. And then there's other maps where it's like there's an animal. Every time you shoot an animal, another animal appears, and you just go boom, 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 and then you got like 20 dead deer. Like, what the hell? I just hate how arcadey it feels, and camo doesn't matter. Yeah, it's really easy to exploit it. Like it's really easy to grift it. Especially when you're like chasing diamond animals and stuff like that, because it kind of forces you to just keep killing, even if your shot's not perfect. You'll see a gold. You go from like a silver and then you get a gold, and you think the gold, well, you could wait out for a better gold, but now just kill it, boom, and then you're moving up. I don't know if it still works like that. I'm not sure. But I really like just focusing on like the antlers, because they got the whole true rack system now, don't they? You get really nice, unique looking antlers and stuff. So I don't really pay attention to the score they're giving me, just on what the antlers look like. If they're really cool, and it's like, yeah, that's good. I hate the herd hunting too. That's probably the biggest put off. Yeah, there's quite a few maps recently where they've had that sort of thing. Actually, the only place where I like the herds is on the African map, the Virunga map, where you have the herds of wildebeest, because that's a proper whole experience in itself. Like, because they migrate throughout the map all the time, and you know, you might not see them for ages when you play. And I know I didn't the first time, didn't even know they were there. And then I heard all this rumbling, and I thought, is that thunder coming in? And it wouldn't rain or anything. I was like, what is that? And then one day I peeked over the cliff, and I just saw all these wildebeest. I was like, oh my god, that is amazing. And I like it in Red Dead too, where they've got all the bison on the plains. Africa and a few other animals, but not a herd of whitetail. Yeah, or herd of wolves. A herd of wolves. What was it? The Australian map, I think, with the kangaroos. I hope they've improved that map, because that was crazy. That was mad when I got that the night it dropped, and it was like kangaroo. You like shoot a kangaroo in the face with the biggest rifle you've got. It could usually take down like a moose or something, and it just keep coming at you, and it starts boxing you. And shoot it again, and you couldn't do anything. It wouldn't hurt it or anything. It wouldn't even be bleeding. Like, what is going on? These roos are super roos or something. And then you find out why there's no koalas on the map, because I really wanted to shoot the koalas, but there weren't any. And it's because the kangaroos are mental and killed them all. Let's circularize that a little bit. There we go. Just flipped, didn't it? 10, 9, 11. Oh. 10. That should be 10, shouldn't it? 10, 11. Yeah, that'll do. Alright, and then we got, that is absolutely beautiful by mistake there. Look how perfect those two orbits are. That line and that line, perfect cross. I'll change the inclination of this orbit a little bit just to match this one. And then I've accidentally made that absolutely perfect. I can't believe that. We're moving on. We're moving up in the world in our space adventures. Oh, it's already open. Dang, yeah, I must have done. I didn't even realise that was going off at such an angle when I set up that node. And now that's literally like, it's almost perfect. But from that angle, boom. Brilliant. Yeah, I think it was a good idea to do this today. Let's put that back in orbital. Making me review a comment. Damn. That's how you know it's clicking. Yeah, don't even try to. I probably couldn't do that again if I tried, to be honest, but we'll definitely not complain about it. I do love it when we've got everything nicely symmetrical and stuff. It calms my OCD perfectly. Where are we going? Where's the moon? Oh, I'm so blind to the moon. Oh, there it is. Right, that's ready to ditch that tank. A little bit of thrust. Let's move that away. Beautiful. Radial in. Right, and we're ready to land our rover tonight. Oh, can't believe that. Beautiful. So we got all those systems up and running now in lovely patterns. Let's just put the earth ones back on so we can see that beautiful pattern. Ah, where have they gone? Well, I can't see their lines, but we can see that they're there. Anyway. Right, good connections. Man, let's just take a quick look, because Mars is going to be after the moon, isn't it? Getting to Mars is a whole different thing. That's even Venus. Oh, so we got to come out. We got to come out this way. I suppose that makes it easier. Wow. Why am I to try and be here for some UK viewers, dude? I'm literally just setting up. I'm redoing our whole save thing. So just setting everything back up as it was, but making everything neat and tidy. Yeah, Mars is going to be crazy. Crazy. I'm going to have to look up how to do this. But yeah, that's probably a few days away yet. I think we might do a space station before we do Mars and stuff. Right, let's shut down that engine. There we go. Beautiful. Space Center. It's going to clean up that junk and then that'll be done. Oh, it's Meow. I didn't even see it. See your name, mate. Welcome back. How you doing, man? I have one request. Don't land Kerbals on Mars without me. I won't do, dude. I ain't doing anything in this stream that we haven't done yet. And we'll be landing the rover again tonight. Let's finish off where we were, and then we'll work on a human landing, because I'm not happy with how we did it the other night. It was too easy. Let's clean up that junk. You should make a pics channel so I can spam it with random rocket pics on Discord. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I was going to do. I keep forgetting I've got Discord. You know, I'm so not used to having it. I was going to make a channel for pictures and stuff because I realised you can't really do that on there. So there we got beautifully equally distanced lines. I think that they look about equal, don't they? I did that just by taking it off at different times. And then we've got one round here that's not completely straight. I mean, it's almost good enough there. Looks like a basketball, don't it? Basketball Earth. Then we got two going around Earth at a large distance, so we can see all the satellites at the same time, or at least one of them anyway. And then going off back to the moon. Beautiful. Let's clean up some of that debris. We got one little bit. That's it. Right. Marslink. Yeah, that's going to be the next satellite missions, Marslink. We'll have to put something out at quite a far orbit on our system. So yeah, we just redid Lunarlink. That was it. And that's that, isn't it? Yeah. All right. No, I didn't stream last night, man. I have this problem where sometimes Kerbal won't load. Like, it does all the stuff that it's usually doing when it's loading, coming up with a bar and that. So I leave it because it usually takes about half an hour. Then I come back and it's just frozen, not doing anything. And if I click anything, it just freezes completely, like my whole computer. and then sometimes it will just load up no problem, like today. So I thought, well, if I can get it up now, I might as well do a stream now and make sure everyone can see that I've redone all that. And then we can go again tonight, hopefully. What I'm gonna do is get Kerbal loaded up way before the stream, because it's fine just sat in the background once it's loaded up. I don't use any resources or anything on my computer much anyway. It's only when we're actually in it and doing stuff. So I'll make sure that's loaded this time, like an hour before the stream. I do have Discord, yeah. I still haven't done the bloody link, have I? There should be a link on my channel on the about page. There should be a link. It should come to my channel. And I think, I'm not sure, but I think you can make a request or something. Or what I'll do is I'll go and get an invite link now, and I'll paste it in. I'll just make a community post and post it in there if not. Because I don't know if the link is active. It's probably not anymore. It was a bit more than a week ago, I think, that I put that in. The link is in the description. Okay, awesome. Yeah, that might be, I don't know if that's an invite link, or because I didn't even know there was different things. I didn't know there was invite links and then like links to the my actual profile or whatever. So I probably want a new one, so I'll do that anyway. Alright, I'm gonna go, guys. Hope you have a good time at work, mate. I hope it don't take too long. Or I hope it goes quickly, at least. And I'll be back on tonight at the same time as usual, or we'll go and land on the moon. It's just my user link. Okay, I'll get the actual proper link and I'll put it in the I'll put it in a community post. Sweet. That was another thing I did the other night. I didn't end the stream properly, and I was still sat here for ages. Like, didn't realise I wasn't streaming. Now I know how to actually end it. You have to click both of these. Did you make a Jedpet the rover? No, I didn't. We're going to redo that. All I did was land someone on the moon and put a flag down, and that was it. I don't even think I saved it, to be honest. I can't remember, but we'll have to do that again anyway now. So we'll make a better lander as well, because that was too easy. All right, guys, I'm going to see you later tonight. I'm going to go and get some food, and cheers for watching. Cheers for joining me, and I'll see you later. You're going to land that tonight? Yeah, we'll land that. Oh, humans, I don't know if we'll land tonight. I think we'll just design the rocket tonight and we'll do the launch tomorrow night, I think. Make it an event. Adios, amigo. Adios, Castle Racing. Au revoir, everybody else who understands French. And see you later for all my English speakers. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.